Hart's current wife is considering a divorce after the FBI revealed to her some very explicit footage of him from the P. Diddy raid.
Kanye West and Bianca Sensory reportedly split up weeks ago and are now getting a divorce.
We're finding out who the woman was that drove Justin Timberlake's vehicle home the night he got pulled over for a DUI. And because of that and other things, it says his marriage to Jessica Biel is in crisis.
Divorce attorneys are about to make a lot of money in Los Angeles because there are so many celebrity couples splitting up. We're going to be talking about Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, how she can't handle Justin's drinking anymore. Honestly, it's about time. But before we get into them, let's talk about Kevin Hart. This Diddy investigation is literally ruining lives because it looks like Kevin Hart's marriage might be coming to an end with Eniko Hart. First off, I have to say she is so beautiful. Look how stunning she is. And I know I'm blocking him off a little bit, but look at this little guy. But let's talk about how Diddy is infiltrating their marriage. This article reads, could Diddy's massive criminal scandal lead to a Kevin Hart divorce? People are now heavily scrutinizing anyone involved with Diddy or who may have been complicit in his activities. This article goes on to say, not everyone who rubbed elbows with Diddy participated in a freak-off or even knew about them, but did Kevin Hart? Could his rumored connections to all of this lead to a divorce? Which I could imagine if you are married to someone and you figure out they were so heinous and disturbed in their past committing crimes like this, I don't know if I'd want to stay with them. Now, of course, there are no crimes right now being alleged against Kevin Hart. There's no federal charges or investigation. His biggest legal incident was a failed sobriety test on a freeway in 2013, in which he got probation for. However, a sensational video is circulating on TikTok and it appears to show Kevin at one of Diddy's parties. The clip shows Kevin alongside various undressed women. There are drinks and a party atmosphere. One girl's hair catches fire thanks to a candle that was placed around the tub. Let's go ahead and take a look at this footage together.
You got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing the official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping tub myself. You know, once everybody gets out, you know, just being a lady. This is my thing. I'm used to this type of thing.
Look at the girl's fire up there. Oh, the fire in the hair. I wonder why it's catching on fire. Is it because of the hair product she's using, or is it possibly fake hair?
You know, doing what I do best. Oh, shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera!
Oh, I like how he's worried about the camera catching that. And honestly, if I was her, I would just then take a dip in the tub. That seems like probably the best bet. Although many people have not seen this video before, it's dated back 2010. So it's been, 14 years since then. This party was held at the London Hotel. It looks like Usher was there, Swizz Beatz was there. And I don't know what these guys were thinking by bringing a video camera in and giving Kevin Hart a mic. It's like the perfect setup to give us evidence to look at over a decade later.
What we're doing is unbelievable up here. No, listen, it's all love here, okay?
It's so weird to see grown-ups like partying in a bathroom. And then secondly, it's like what I've heard is that these videos, they fail to stop when the party gets really nasty. So yeah, we're seeing this little intro while everyone's getting drunk, but the cameras continue to roll after the, the bad things start to happen.
I'm tipsy, everybody's tipsy.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed, but it's just...
Oh, he's saying no homo. Yeah, he's like the biggest one out here. He's gayer than I am.
It's like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna...
So imagine this, you're out grabbing a coffee, maybe running a quick errand, and then out of nowhere, bam, you're in a car accident and now you've got medical bills adding up like a bad to-do list. And no surprise, the insurance company is giving you the runaround. It's like, really, can I catch a break? Sadly, this happens way too often. You've got these firms that promise you the world and leave you buried in paperwork and stuck with those low-ball settlements. That's not right, but it doesn't have to be your story. Enter Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. These guys are like the Avengers of legal help. With over 1,000 attorneys and offices in each state, they've got the muscle to take on big insurance companies and fight for you. And let me tell you, they don't mess around. Just this year, they locked in a $26 million settlement in Philly, 40 times the insurance offer. So clearly Morgan & Morgan is the firm you want fighting for you. Plus, it's super easy, no appointments, no stuffy meetings. You can submit everything they need right on your phone, and it doesn't cost cost you a dime unless you win. So if you've been injured or you know somebody, don't wait. You can go to forthepeople.com/Sloan, or you can check out my link in the description below. Remember, it's all free unless you win. Morgan & Morgan has your back because they're for the people. Thank you for sponsoring this video and enjoy. It's always the really gay ones like Diddy who can't admit to it, who harm other people and then say, oh, no homo. It's like, well, you're the biggest one out here and you're a predator. And he gets his nails done more than, like, I mean, I don't even get my nails done. I'm sure he gets his nails done more than most women do. Right now, there are no official reports that they are getting divorced. They were engaged in 2014, married in 2016, and had a kid together in 2017. After having their kid in 2017, it was revealed that he was cheating on his wife, in which he confessed to. I can't imagine, like, having a kid with someone and then realizing that while you've been pregnant, they have been cheating on you. It reminds me of how Elvis, I believe it was Elvis, would say that women who had children were unattractive to him. Like, so anytime a woman had a baby that he was with, he would end up leaving them because he no longer found them attractive for some reason. Which I've also heard is like a theme, like there are other men who have this same thought process. Comment below if you've heard this before. Now, there's supposedly a damning video of Kevin Hart that is circulating around, which is why Nico would leave him. While it is certainly possible that she could divorce Kevin, it seems unlikely that the most innocent video of him partying years before they became engaged would be the reason why. I think there's probably more out there.
Kevin Hart's wife was not okay with him hanging out with Diddy.
Sources are saying Kevin Hart's current wife is considering a divorce after the FBI revealed to her some very explicit footage of him from the P. Diddy raid. I'm not gonna lie, fam. First it was Ben Affleck and J-Lo. Now
Crazy.
Kevin Hart, yeah, industry is cooked. If you have had any interaction with Diddy at a quote-unquote Diddy party, you're done. I don't know what people are seeing on these tapes that are making them divorce their wives, making them break up with girlfriends, but this shit gotta be heinous. Whatever Diddy has in them archives, the Diddy archives, it's gotta be something, I don't know, because they place him on watch. So that would probably mean he has some heinous shit on them videos.
Before we get to Justin Timberlake, I do want to note that it's interesting to see that Kevin Hart, who's tied to Diddy, might be going through a divorce. Kanye West, who is tied to Diddy, might be going through a divorce with Bianca. Jennifer Lopez is going through her divorce with Ben Affleck. So why is it that all these people are now getting into a divorce? I mean, I'm not surprised about Kanye because he seems like a mess. And truly, Bianca has been like riding this wave. Supposedly, he and his wife have been telling people that they have split up a few weeks ago. Their marriage appears to be over, even though there hasn't been any paperwork officially filed. She has gone out to Australia to spend time with her family. It seems like every time that she goes to Australia, it's because they got into a fight or something's going on, because last time when he got caught cheating on her in Italy, she went off to Australia for a little bit. Kanye's also planning to move to Tokyo, which actually I'm going to Tokyo. I'll be going to Tokyo and Thailand at the end of this year. The couple were last seen together on September 20th, not spotted together since then, but Kanye has been spotted around Tokyo walking around all alone.
Kanye West and Bianca Sensory reportedly split up weeks ago and are now getting a divorce, according to TMZ. I'm not shocked. Like, I'm not shocked. I don't think I imagined these two being together for a lifelong marriage. Ye is also working on an album. I don't know if this is going to affect that album positively or negatively. He seemed like he was in his old Kanye bag based on the performance he gave in, was it China? He seemed to be feeling like the old Kanye, to be inspired, and it may be because him and Bianca have separated. I just want her, like, wardrobe to, like, turn into something relatively normal, where, like, I mean, if she wants to be a nudist, go to like a nudist kind of area, but like if you're like out in like normal public places, put some clothes on.
If they are divorcing, this would mean their marriage lasted a little under 2 years. And Bianca was with him most of the time, with him and his children really by his side for these last 2 years. And although Kanye West allegedly had total control over her life, he had a set of rules for her, which included how she ate, when she ate, how she dressed, when she spoke. I feel like she really had the power at the end, especially because she does have power of attorney over his estate. I don't know how that's going to play out in a divorce, but it's definitely going to be in her favor. Someone who could use some really good luck, though, is Justin Timberlake. Ever since Britney's book came out, his career has been on a downward spiral. This article reads, could Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel be headed towards a split? Things have not looked good for the pair for the last few years, and the past few months have been incredibly trying. Between accusations of cheating, bombshells in Britney's memoir, and now Justin's embarrassing arrest, it feels like Justin has been testing his wife's patience. And it looks like Jessica is no longer as forgiving as she was back in 2019. That's when Justin was accused of cheating on Jessica with Alicia Wainwright, his co-star in the film Palmer. Justin and Alicia were spotted getting a little handsy with one another, and he was clearly drinking. Justin even admitted to the incident because he apologized for it. So he knows what he did, saying that he regrets his behavior, insisting that he was acting inappropriately but never cheated on his wife.
Like, I remember when the Justin Timberlake, Jessica Biel stuff was coming out, everyone was like, these are rumors, these are rumors.
Were kind of, bent out of shape about this because they saw them holding hands and were unsure what was going on here. Now, Alicia had come out and said that nothing happened between them, although you see in the photos they are holding hands and it's not a good look. And Justin Timberlake finally decided he was going to say something about it and posted something on Instagram apologizing off the top, apologizing to his wife, apologizing to his family for putting them through an embarrassing situation. And then as far as what actually happened, he went on to describe that in his words.
He's saying that nothing happened and that, he's still planning on focusing on getting the movie done.
Now, I don't know how deeply in love these two are, but it's definitely not a great look for her reputation to continue to be with him. If we're going to talk Hollywood, PR relationships, I mean, even Britney's book was pretty detrimental to him, pressuring her to go and get rid of the child he impregnated her with and breaking up with her over a text message. Apparently, this was the first time that Jessica ever heard of these incidents, so how well does she even know her husband? These claims actually led to her rethinking certain events in her own relationship with Justin, which is probably terrible for him because now he has to relive the past because she's probably realizing things. And if all this red flag behavior wasn't enough, Justin found himself in jail in the summer of 2024. While Jessica was at work filming a new show, he was partying with his pals in the Hamptons after he got behind the wheel after one martini. I mean, the look in his eyes... One martini, my ass. It was later revealed that he was partying on that fateful night with his ex-business partner and his wife's stylist, Estee Stanley. Oh, what a name. This arrest and the fact that he was with a female friend the night it happened was really what brought things to a head. Quote, there's no other way to say that his marriage is now in crisis. Oh, we don't like to see a breakup, but if it's, because she's realizing that he's terrible, then good for her.
And apparently Justin Timberlake is having marriage trouble again because, okay, not only the whole DUI situation was like a mess, literally, apparently he was with another woman. Allegedly. Girl, can you imagine? Like, this is going to ruin more than the tour. Well, apparently Jessica Biel has learned that the DUI arrest was while he was partying with a female friend. Who is this female friend? Because apparently they were holding hands. And is this the same girl that he wanted to throw under the bus for the drinking thing? I mean, the whole thing is just a mess. You deserve better, Jessica.
Now, Justin and Jessica are in a similar situation as Kevin Hart. Nothing has been filed, but there are rumors swirling that they are headed towards a split. Keep in mind that Justin and Jessica have been together for over a decade. The source continues to say, though they do love each other, all the couples therapy they've undergone simply isn't fixing some of their underlying issues. Despite their best efforts, it seems that Justin and Jessica's marriage may have run its course. If the arrests and the nights out with other women aren't a clear indication, the insider added there is no clear evidence than the couple's recent real estate maneuvers. Friends say it's a sign they're getting their finances in order. At one point, they retreated to another home in Montana in hopes of getting away from the drama and starting over. But you can't run away from your problems. Justin is currently on tour. Remember, quote, the world tour that the police officer could care less about. He did release an album earlier this year, but it did not do well. Despite this, his tour is actually doing very well because people like him and his older music, and he's willing to, ride that out. But tour is hard for them. Even in 2018, 2019, they reportedly had a really difficult time because he was away from Jessica and their kids for weeks at a time, putting strain on their relationship because he would go and party and act like a rock star.
We've been together through ups and downs and lefts and rights. It's been a tough week. And you're here.
Now, in May 2024, Jessica actually did an interview speaking about her marriage with Justin Timberlake. She went on to The View describing her relationship as a work in progress. It's constantly trying to find the balance and trying to find the time we can to connect. Whenever he was arrested, they weren't far from each other. She was in Manhattan, New York, while he was partying in the Hamptons. She was working for her show, and she was far from happy about the news of his arrest and looked tired when she returned to set the morning after his run-in with the law. Quote, she doesn't like the attention on the family, especially not negative. However, despite his bad behavior, the source added that Jessica plans to always be by his side. Damn. Okay, well, she's gonna be tired for the rest of her life. I really don't like divorces. I'm not a fan of it, but if it's because these people are realizing that they deserve more, then good for them. I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below. Did you enjoy all the topics? I love talking about them too. Leave your thoughts below. I want to go and see them. I want to see what you guys are up to. Any plans for the holiday? Are you going to any family homes? Are you going to be on different coasts? I'm going to be, like I said, in Tokyo at some point, and I'll be in Thailand. So if you have recommendations for any of those places, please email me at SloanWellKnown@gmail.com, or if you have any other video ideas for me. Also, check out my TikTok and my Instagram. I've been working really hard on the reels, so drink some water. Go drink some water. Like, if you ever get a headache, just drink a big cup of water first and it probably will go away. But I hope you guys enjoyed this as my throat starts to croak. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.